My associate said that you were smart, but they didn't tell me you were lovely too. Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Britt. What's your name? It's lovely to meet you. Sit down, sit down. Do you want anything to drink? No? Okay. Glass of water would be fine, please. Thank you. So, I've heard that you've been the journalist that is the talk of the town now. You've been interviewing people that you shouldn't have interviewed. You've been interviewing people that you can't interview. I've read your journals, I've read your tabloids, I've read your news, I've read your articles. I thought they were brilliant. Even the one that talks all those bad things about me, I also read that too. And I thought it was a lovely piece, because it shows just how smart you are. You're not like the crowds. You don't just follow all those rules. So, now that you're here, now that you've got my attention, what is it that you want to know? Do you want to know how I run my business? Do you want to know what I do? Come on. You finally got an interview with me. If I were you, I'd be honored, actually. So tell me, what do you want from me? You want to know more about me? Which part? I've got a lot of things. I've got personal life, I've got work life, I've got a love life of sort. Sex life. I'm a simple man, but I'm also a petty one indeed. I don't share immediately about everything I know to just anyone. I like to make it gradual. I want to make sure that the person I'm talking to is actually listening to me. You seem like someone who listens. So, pick either all of those things. Pick one. No, you can't. You can't ask me all of those things. You can only ask me one. You want to know about my personal life then? Rather than my work life? Well, that's a bit interesting. Where do I start? From my parents first. Okay, I'll tell you about my parents. I think everyone in this city knows my parents already. About the things that you don't know. You see, they both are honest businessmen, unlike me. They're both nice, they're both kind, they're both proper in every sense of the way. They're both respected. But I've always felt they lack something. Power, at least. You see, when I was a little kid, even though I was living comfortably in my parents' house, in my parents' safekeeping, I never really quite enjoyed the fact that my parents had to, well, you could say that my parents had to take the nice route. Let's just say they have to lick some boots. And I don't like that. My mom put me in a private school with an all boys. Well, I don't know what they call it, but it was an all boys school. I was never the type to follow all those rules. I was always the type to rebel on it. I never find out why was it so important for me to wear all those uniforms, for me to follow all those rules and to follow all those events. But then I I I, I don't know, something clicked in me. I was never the type to rule something. I had to learn it. I was a spoiled brat. I was a spoiled brat who always got what he wanted. But ever since, there's this one moment where I saw my dad blatantly say that, like, my dad was arguing with my mom, and as you know, parents' arguments are always a hectic one. But I was talking about that he had to be nice with this one politician so that they could keep on moving forward. But the problem is my mom doesn't like him. And I didn't like him either because I was closer with my mom. I understand why my dad had to do that. I understand why he had to make some sacrifices to his name just so he could stay on power. You see, the difference between me and my family, my parents, is that while they are fighting to maintain their power, I am fighting to gain power. That is the difference. I don't want to tell you every single one of my details, backstory, but I'm only willing to go that far. What about you? What about your family? Are they good people? Are they bad people? Parents have a lot of influence in their kids. I can guess either of two things from you. First, you might be, well, might be from a pretty modest family, maybe in not so well off family. Maybe your parents weren't that nice to you. Maybe they didn't care. So, as a way to just keep on fighting with life, you just try to be someone who's not who you really are. You're born in a place where you didn't want to be. So you try to find your true self outside, even though you'll always be the same person. Though people change, they say. I don't know about that one. Or maybe you were raised in a good family. You were raised with smart parents by your side who always feeds you just enough, who always teaches you good things, good manners, who fires you up with ambitions, with hopes and dreams. That's all good. Tell me, why are you here? Are you here because you want to find out more about me? Are you here because your company told you so? Are you here because of one of my rivals wants some information from you? Are you here because your parents want you to be a journalist? Or maybe you just want to rebel from all your parents' wants, all your parents' dreams for you. Are you here to get close to me, or are you here just for yourself? Getting a big news and an access to someone like me. Imagine what that would do to your career, huh? Tell me, what do you really want? You see, I can give you something more than just this job. I'm willing to offer you something. Something I rarely offer to other people. Only to the people I've trusted and known, to all the people I thought would be meaningful to me or would mean something. Just from me talking with you and you listening to me like this, I'm confident that you're the type of person who's able to keep secrets. Type of person who listens, but also the type of person that is ambitious on the things she believes. So I'll tell you what I'm going to offer. You will work for me as an informant. Any single sort of information you get, you relay it back to me. I'll give you my phone number for that. In exchange, you will be safe from any harm to do any sort of news or any sort of journalism. If you want to report on somebody else, or do you even if you want to report on me, you will be safe. Don't worry. There will be no harm done to you. And if there ever... Well, how do you say this? It's not nice to talk bad things to a woman like you. I don't want to be talking about murder and violence and assault to you. Just know if anyone lays a finger on you, they won't have a finger or a hand or anything the next day. Okay? I'm a fair person. If I see you as a good person, I won't hurt you. If I see you as a bad person, trust me, I'm the last person you want someone to hate. So you better do good. You better be a good person. You better do the right thing. You better keep on reporting those news, even if it is about my scandals, okay? You're mine now. Nobody else's. If anyone ever offers you something, relay it back to me too. I can give you a count there. Alright? Here's my number. If you need any sort of information, if you need any sort of access, or if you just want to go out and hang out, I'll be right here. Well, of course, you think I'm just the type who's just gonna let people do the work and I don't get to connect with my co-workers or colleagues or associates. I'm not trying to set up a date with you, but if you want a date, I'll give you one. You're a lovely woman, smart one too. It's sad that I still have things to do, so I must be going. It's been nice talking with you. Trust me, it's been really nice. You keep on being you, alright? You keep on fighting. And you keep on working, alright? You're safe with me. Next time when we do get a chance to talk, we'll talk a lot more, alright? If you ever need me, I'm just a call away. Okay? Thank you for your time. I have to go. Thank you. We'll see each other again real soon. Okay? Goodbye.